you had this kind of empathy, even when you had the mission to close down the business. Because I was just like, oh, he's still supposed to be closing down this business and he's painting walls. He's still supposed to be closing down this business and he's having meetings with people and he's working through all of this stuff. Now, I know obviously DD and due diligence that you need to do for closing down businesses and such like, but you were kind of going over and above because of your the empathy with the existing employees, how you wanted it to run. But what I worked out is that it actually gave you this runway to see whether there was some other things that just happened to come upon as you were washing your hands in the bathroom. But at one point I was like, it's taken a long time to run his business because he seems to really care.
Yeah, well, I think a lot of that was based on the fact that my the people I work for wanted to close the business down, but they didn't want to lose any money in the process of it. So as the business was struggling to survive, we were still trying to not make a loss effectively, and for within that you still had to understand the business. You wanted people to do better at their job, and I think there's a good bit in the book where we've always done it that way, which is a wonderful mentality for people, and the thing was that we had to change, and there were people that embrace change. There are other people that don't embrace change. Some people don't like change at all, and there was a lot of wastage and everything else around what we were doing, and ultimately it affects the quality, and if it affects the quality, it affects the profitability of the business as well. And so the two are very closely together.